Alright, so it's currently going, but I don't think they can hear us. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to week 7 of the Gunginga League. Tonight we have a very interesting match of Air Force None versus Revenge of Eggnog, of course, being the top two seeded teams. And with me today, I have the man, the myth, the legend, Big Bob Man.
Thank you, thank you. Pancake, you are the man, the myth, and the legend.
Of course, like I said, we have Air Force None, and on the team we have Trem, Tanjiro, Jared, D-Dubs, and J Dizzle. However, unfortunately, J Dizzle could not make it, and he is being subbed out for Hashishi. And then on Revenge of Eggnog, we have Evbot, Melly, Tonk, Katabytes, and Grumpy Kitten. I don't believe they have a sub.
This is going to be a great game.
Oh yeah, it
I'm
is.
very excited. This should go the distance, and I'm really excited to see the top two seeds. It's gonna be good.
I hope this is a good match.
I
'Cause
want to see. I want to see all maps played today.
honestly, yeah, I I think it might go that far, seeing as how these teams have the quickest match histories, which means they're gonna put up a good fight.
Oh yeah, they both are 3-0 records right now. Well, almost. Eggnog has yet to give up a map, so I'm curious to see if they will either keep up the record or not.
It is gonna be interesting to see. All right, are the teams ready?
Uh, yeah, both teams are ready.
All right, get on with the game then.
Oh, no, we're not ready yet.
Oh no, they're not ready. Okay then.
Well, while we wait, what do you think of the map pool?
Support slot. What?
Hmm?
Caden's complaining about moving somebody to the support slot. Like what?
Does it matter?
No, it doesn't. I don't know what he's on about. For map pool though, we have. Forgot to mention this. We have Ilios, we have Dorado, then we have Parisio, then we have New Queen Street, and if it gets that far, we have Oasis. Ilios is personally one of my favorite control maps.
It's always a good map.
Always.
I'm a big fan of Dorado, though. Dorado's probably my favorite out of
I'm
what?
not a fan of Dorado. I think it's a. The beginning is like a big dive map or mobility just in general, and my teams always struggle with that. And then after which, it's just an absolute cluster of just choke points and high ground and low ground. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of it.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of Dorado because of the openness and how able the high grounds enable you to how well. I mean, Widow works really well
Yeah, I can see that.
on it. He's going to complain about this. Um, how do I view teams?
Hey, people are saying that you're like really quiet, right? But I have you at like 200% now, and you're kind of bleeding my ears. Hey,
My bad, G.
people are saying that you're like really quiet, right? But I have you at like 200% now, and you're kind of
How do
bleeding
I
my
freaking,
ears.
how do I move them? Pancake, do this.
Am I gonna have to like turn? Am I gonna have to like actually make my ears bleed to get people to hear you?
Pancake.
What?
Kaden won't say he's ready until you move these two. Until you move.
What is? Dude. Okay.
Move Evan and Melly. It's real quick. I
All
don't
right.
know how to do it. I'm stupid.
Evan and Melly. So are we good now?
There's apparently also an echo. I don't know if that's me
No,
or
that
not.
was just when I had the stream open to hear myself.
All right. Do I need to turn my mic up?
No, I don't. I don't. I mean, I have you at 200%, and the stream is itself apparently is quiet. So I'm gonna try turning up like the speaker volume.
Maybe.
She switched with Trem. Jesus Christ. Spectators. Red. Oh, blue. Or don't switch to blue, I guess. There you go. All right, we're finally ready.
Okay. Yeah, you can return it back to me if you would like to.
Yes, let's let you handle this absolute mess.
Alrighty. On with it. Finally. After 20 minutes.
Jeez, I know.
Now arriving at Ilios.
Alright,
Initiating match.
first map is definitely going to be interesting. We're starting off on
I'm-
well.
I'm excited because this is a very good dive map, and Tonk is a very good dive tank.
Oh yeah. It's interesting to see what Caden's going to run with this. Because I don't necessarily associate him with dive, but it would be interesting if he picks, maybe if he picks hog here.
I could definitely see. I could see some. Oh, a Sigma. Not what I was expecting, but you know, Sigmas are very strong right now. Very classic hobby on the cast.
Yeah.
Oh no!
switch
Oh, you
back
were right
to
with the hog pick. Yeah.
Tonk is currently going ball.
Very common for Tonk.
5, 4, 3.
We're looking like a high mobility for Team Eggnog. Back to Sigma on
Capture.
Air Force.
Very curious. Tonk is already on point.
Trem and Melly are taking pot shots
Caden finds the pick on Trim.
almost immediately.
Both teams are right now. Looks like this is going to be in the favor of Eggnog. Eggnog.
Ooh, Tonk goes down
Eggnog
though.
takes the first to cap. Yep. Jared catches the taunt in the back line.
Evan's gonna go for a res. Dies on it though.
Guys on the res. Nice by Jared.
Tonk
there.
gets respawned.
Grumpy Kitten pick on the hobby.
They may have taken first point, but they took way too many losses, and I think they're gonna
Yeah,
lose
they-
it here.
They lost. I think this is going to be a. This might be in the favor of Air Force.
Tonk tries to, but he's
Tonk and
gonna get punished.
Punished for it. Yep. They just
Eggnog's
need to
regrouping.
regroup
Yeah.
together. Yeah. Taking pot shots from the Cavs. I mean, this is very common for what I would see both teams running. Caden on the Reaper, very common for him. Which is working for them fairly well.
Yeah.
With the first few picks.
Oh, High Nuke comes
Oh,
out.
high noon from Melly.
Does get the
Finds
Sigma.
Jared. Countered with Poppy's ult.
Unfortunately, no kills from the enemy High Noon.
Punk does have his ult, so they should win this fight.
Melly goes down.
Hobby
So does
was in there.
D-Dubs. Up Reds comes out for Melly. Ball goes
Interesting
into dive.
minefield.
Hey, he finds a kill on Bap though. Goes in even deeper.
Trim on the hack with the Ana. Forced out.
Donk is just on their spawn right now.
Ball has so much survivability. They really need to focus their hacks and sleeps and
Oh,
everything on the ball.
and when they do, they just need to focus the stun.
They need to kill the ball because ball's just going to be their main issue in their backline tearing it up. They don't have really anything to counter it other than
Oh,
sleep.
Caden, Death Blossom.
Caden with the Death Blossom gets the 2 picks on the support and a DPS.
Yeah, this
Finishes
fight's
up.
over.
Oh yeah, this is it for Eggnog.
Damn it.
They're gonna chase Sombra down. Oh, slept again. They're gonna grab him,
Solo ult!
and they missed.
Then they missed the ult. Tong's now very low HP. They need the touch. They need to get this touch. Oh, both
Double
high
high
noons popped
noon.
at the same time.
Neither get a kill.
Neither. Sombra on the point.
Oh.
Contest. Jared and Hobby both with the 2 picks. Very nice. Oh,
AMP.
EMP comes out. Gets a lot. Gets most everybody that's still alive.
Melly dies, so does
Need to
Mercy.
focus the Tong.
Donk's dead.
Nice.
They take point.
This might be a good turnaround for Air Force.
Donk's almost got Minefield up, but nobody else on his team has anything. While meanwhile, Air
both
Force
have-
has Nano and Window.
They did have to use both. They have to use a lot of ults for that last fight there. So I'm hoping that with the 2 ults they have on top of Eggnog, they're able to push this out.
Yeah. Ellie gonna go in for the minefield, looks like. Slams down. Doesn't seem to find anything. Gets hacked.
2 picks.
Window
Kaden
gets
and
dropped.
Melly with the picks on the and trim.
Tonk low on the right side.
Pop the window. Gets the pick on Kaden, but are they gonna touch? They are. Grumpy Kitten with the pick on D-Dubs. Jared all by himself. Doesn't look like this is gonna end too well for him.
Yeah.
Man, that's
Somber can contest here.
Oh, Somber contest.
Gets slapped.
That was a nice sleeve.
And looks like that's the end of
And
map
that's
1.
it for them. Very good fight from Air Force there. But Eggnog is...
Score.
They've got some good defense going.
We're seeing some salt in the chat already.
Ready for battle.
Jared now on the Diva.
So it's a wide open point. It's not often seen, but it is a decent idea. Especially with Tonk.
Especially for... Yeah.
4,
Kaden on the Pharah.
Of course.
Very common for this map. I wonder how he's gonna
objective.
play that with Hobby's cast.
They on it. Interestingly enough, they switched Ana for Brig though.
Brig Mercy is an interesting heal clean combination.
It is a
But Brig is very strong right now.
yes, they are. And dead on the
Trim
spot
with the
though.
first pick on Grumpy Kitten. Jared taking out Melly.
Caden just going off with fire in the back line.
Yeah.
Dies, but takes Bab with her at least. Air Force takes first point.
That was very well. They had those well put together fight there. Caden swapping onto the Hanzo. One of my personal favorite picks.
Grumpy back on Ana. May have an ambush set up in the room here.
Waiting forever. This might. I was gonna say this is either gonna turn out really well for them or really bad.
Melly gets low. Tonk creates chaos in the back line. Picks up the Mega. Goes
Jared
in.
and Hobby are both low. They do have high ground.
Bap
Melly with
gets
the pick
picked.
on Haj. Melly with the pick on D-Dubs as well. Caden with on the Reaper.
Jared gets slapped and he's gonna die here, it looks like.
This is rough. Caden.
Oh, jumps off the map to save all credit. Caden with a swap to
Hobby with the
Hanzo.
pick on, but is picked off by Melly. Sleep on the Reaper. Trim with the possible TP on the point. 2 ults on the side of Air Force with only 1,
Yeah,
and now 3
yeah.
on the side of Eggnog.
We got an Eggnog 4-5 coming up.
Push off. Oh,
Oh.
Dragon is eaten by Jared.
Deadeye
But
gets
his-
popped and picks
Deadeye
Tanjiro.
gets- Tops Diva
Bomb
bomb.
gets dropped, gets nothing.
Tops
Gets
the Valve.
wrecked by mines.
Gets 2 bombs. Mine kills.
Eggnog keeps point. They did have to invest 4 ults in that, yeah.
Yeah. They still have Nano for their next 5 fights, but Air Force is coming up with 4 of their 5 ults.
Exactly, yeah.
And the swap onto
Winton.
Monkey, that's a good pick, good counter pick for their support line and their DPS. High noon from Hobby.
Look, doesn't look like it's gonna find
Probably
anything. Oh, there's the McCree hitboxes.
Melly finds the D-Dub while he's ulting.
Jared gets antied
Still
and
have-
nanoed.
Reaper flanking behind, probably fine for the ultimate. Finds nothing though, but Melly with the 2 picks on his team.
Melly finds another
High noon
Deadeye
just for the
kill.
last pick. Trim with the... And yeah, Eggnog looks like it will take map 1.
Well, Jared has the potential to contest here, but
He's by himself.
yeah. Yeah, he's dead here. Well, it was a good effort put up by Air Force, but
Very
Eggnog
good
takes the
effort.
map.
Eggnog takes map 1. Very good fight. I just think the counter picks need to maybe be a little bit better for
Tonk play of the game. Yeah, 'cause if you... The problem with Tonk is like he's getting free reign of the backline, and then when he's not, they're not punishing it.
Yeah, Tonk had very little deaths because Ball has just such a survivable character.
You gotta change the map.
Oh, is it Dorado? No.
No, it is Dorado, yeah.
Yeah, no. I was saying that I changed the map to Dorado. How do you force Dorado to the top?
Just disable everything.
Okay. Okay, let me make sure that comp is on. Wait, how do I tell if comp's on?
I should say. Competitive rules are on, yeah.
Yep. Okay. Did you mute stream?
No.
Oh, okay, that's fine. Are you ready?
Are you gonna switch? Do we have to switch teams? 'Cause aren't they supposed to switch sides?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think there's a setting for that in lobby.
Yes.
Forgive the scuffedness. This is our first time.
Yes.
We're
Thank you.
Yeah, we're trading who's doing the casting. Why am I the ruler?
I don't know how to do it. I don't know the button.
App team balancing, swap team. See, it's on yes, so it should have already done it. Did it?
No, it's still the same.
All right.
Old Faithful, one by one.
Just we'll figure it out later. All right, are we happy?
This is so scuffed.
I know. Hey, this is. It just becomes part of the tournament at this point.
The scuffness is what we're here for.
Yes.
You know what? You can be the. Yeah, I was gonna say you can be the party leader. I don't think I deserve it. That's why they love us, just because of the scuffness.
Exactly. We're imperfect. Creates personality.
We're not here for the quality. We're here for the heart.
Thank you, Mystic, for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Now, of course, Dorado. We have conflicting opinions about this. Oh, no, mod, get it out of here. It's a bot. Get it out of here. Do we have any mods? Or am I going to have to do that?
Ready for battle.
We should have mods, but if we don't,
yeah.
I can do it.
Don't click on whatever.
No, nobody click that. Nobody click it. It's a bot. It's going to scam you, whatever. In the
I'm
meantime,
surprised to not see a widow, but
I am too, actually.
This is my personal opinions.
Caden on the Torb.
I'll just ask her myself.
Very interesting. Don't think I've ever seen that before.
Tonk on Sigma. Interesting to see that.
Very. Jared on. Hobby on Genji. I'm not too surprised about that. Hobby's a very good Genji.
3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming.
Jericho on the
Jared.
flank.
Stop the payload.
Jared on Monkey.
Grumpy Kitten looks like
Goes in for the
the fight
dive.
should be won.
Immediately
Melly with
dies.
the pick on Jared. Instantly shut down with the dive.
This is what I mean when I was talking about like kind of like a dive comp is required for this. Because if they just stay on high ground, there's nothing.
Yeah, this is gonna be rough for him. Jared switches over to the Diva. I would say better than the Monkey
Yeah,
or
absolutely.
the Torb.
Genji dives, gets
Kaden
punished.
with the pick on Hobby.
Jared kills Melee.
Jared with Melly.
Reaper teleports in behind him. Cleanse comes out. Diva gets demeched.
Kong seems oblivious that the Reaper is behind him.
Rez comes out though. Trem low. Goes after Caden. Gets the kill.
He
Caden
gets
gets.
a pick on Kaden and Melly picks off Trim.
Mercy does not have res. Grumpy gets caught out with Diva. Teleports out.
Already very good ult charge on the side of Eggnog.
Oh yeah. Diva gets cornered. Does not
But
get fully
survives
punished
too.
though, yeah. Melly's got Deadeye. Could be coming out soon from the high ground.
Grumpy Kitten almost has Kitsune Rush. But still no ults from the side of... Oh wait, no. Hobby ult.
Deadeye comes out. Picks off Ana.
Picks up 3 ults still remaining on the side of Eggnog.
2 and
Here comes
2.
the Stigma ult.
3.
Gets
Jared's
Jared.
demeched. Yeah.
Stands still and accepts his fate.
Oh, the ult from
with the
Trem.
counter ult gets the melee. Interesting ult, I would have to say there. Didn't have a team to back up the fight, but I guess he did try to solo cap it.
Yeah. Was not the best decision though. He might see a switch if that's his idea.
Could
No,
very
we
well,
do not
yeah.
see a switch.
Interesting. So that was just an interesting ult choice.
Yes, it was. Oh, Tandro gets picked.
Here comes the Splooge.
So did D-Dubs and
2
Greg.
picks with the with ultimate.
Alright, it's over already. This is what I was talking about.
Yeah.
They don't even need high ground at this point because they just have ult economy. And now they can just rotate ults.
Yeah. Eggnog just works so well together.
Yes, they do.
They just got such a very well-rounded team.
60
What, you
seconds.
spent like
2 solid supports and a really good tank. And very good support line. I think I might have said support.
Trem's dead. Tandra and Melee are gonna take a duel, but it looks like, yep.
It's in
Tandra
the
dead.
favor of Melly.
We see an Orisa from Jared though, as they regroup. Grumpy's just
Orisa's
gonna
not
press
bad.
E.
Orisa's very good against a Sigma. Because he cannot eat her spear.
Yes, he can.
He can?
Yes. Sigma's like the biggest counter to Orisa because he can basically counter everything except for her ult. I knew from Tabi.
Well, I guess you
Doesn't
learn
find
something new every
anything.
day. Jared with the pick. This might... Eggnog... Air Force might take it from Eggnog this first.
There's 2 dead.
This
Turret's
first
dead.
point.
Tonk's dead. Gaden's dead. This might be first point.
If they stay on. They need to stay on.
Of
They
course.
do not? Okay, they do.
Riku just presses E
Almost
and
a very bad
escapes.
C9.
Payload has reached the
Yeah, I didn't know Orisa's thing was eaten by Sig. Oh,
Yeah.
nice pick from a hobby on the Mercy.
We see a teleport. Tonk's caught off on his own. Grumpy might be able to teleport. It doesn't look like he knows where he is.
Pops
Flux
it all
comes
to save
out.
himself.
High Noon comes out from
Gets
Trem.
one.
Finds.
Gets 2. That's 3. Looks like this is a... Yep, both the
They need to
hobby
regroup
and
here.
D-Dubs are backing up for the regroup. No team with ults. Jared with the closest. And Trim.
Trem's already low. Gets healed. Grumpy gets slapped. He might get punished here. Does
No.
not.
Kiriko's survivability with her
It's just
TP
too
is
good.
so crazy. Kaden with the pick on top. Kaden does play a lot of Hanzo.
And he's showing it here. I don't know what's with game developers recently, but they have this obsession with making characters that can cleanse negative stats effects. I don't know if you've been paying attention to League, but they just released a new champion that is basically Kiriko. Buffs her allies, including a AoE cleanse.
I mean, Kiriko's just rough to play against.
I
Just
personally
because she has so much.
massive all.
She's so.
Gets
Oh,
two.
nice pick.
Finds
Gets
Tonk.
two.
Finds Caden too.
4 dead.
Of course, the only one living is Grumpy, the Kiriko.
The Kiriko.
30 seconds.
Are they gonna leave point? Maybe. They lost some precious time there. Those few feet could mean a lot.
Yes, it could. By the way, do we not have any mods? Because that message is still on chat.
Be alright.
10 seconds.
Are they gonna leave?
Tanjiro.
No, they're leaving. They're leaving one on point.
Kitsune comes out in the contestant's room. They need to target Evbot and not Melly. Melly's
Yeah.
not gonna die here. Jared, unfortunately, gets picked though. And Trem is left alone on cart with ult, but it's
Trying
not
to
gonna
fight for
mean
his
much.
life. Gets the pick on Tonk. He fought
They
as
immediately
well as he
gets
could
res.
there. Yeah, there wasn't much he could have done there. He had a full. He was basically 1v5ing it there.
Yeah.
Not a lot.
Score 0 to 1. Switching sides.
Well, it was a good fight from
Initiating.
Air Force. Had some good pushes, and Eggnog just had some better counters, I guess.
Yeah.
Excited to see what's going to be played for the next fight. If I had to guess, I would guess maybe a Widow from Melly, but I could be wrong. A Widow from Caden. So I was half right.
Stay close. I can't hear you if you stray.
Looks like Air Force is going for a full
Bonk.
Warden. Yeah.
Which they probably have to against Eggnog.
Yeah. Because they are just, they're not dying is the problem.
I think they need better targeting. Like, they need to pick better people to go after. Because they were going for Grumpy because it's, you know, if they're
Kiriko.
really good, they
But-
have to
I know.
stop it somehow.
See,
But
that massive
Kiriko has
sleep.
so much survivability.
We saw that massive sleep from their Ana, and then only McCree went after him, and unfortunately they couldn't confirm that kill. If even like an Orisa went after, that tiny fraction of health could have easily been shredded.
Mm-hmm.
Gaten already destroys the turret.
They need to play carefully with the Widow.
Yes, they do. Especially now that he's mercy pocketed.
Mm-hmm. Mercy pocketed Widow's underrated. Hobby extremely
Aiden gets
low.
picked. Trem gets picked. And D-Dubs is unfortunately going to get caught out.
Yes.
Immortality
Hobby with
comes
the
out.
switch on the Ash. Interesting pick, because Ash.
Jared left to die.
And then that's just a clean sweep for Eggnog. Oh, but Hobby does get the pick on the Widow.
The payload has reached
Let me see the Ashbury Cree duel.
Over here.
Oh,
Hob-
Donk
Man.
finds the pick.
Hobby's picked by the ball. It's just so hard to play against a good ball. Ball is just
Just
Ball has
doesn't
so
die.
much HP and has his armor, which the more people he's around, the more armor he gets. So it's basically like helping him to always be in their back lines.
Yeah.
But it is picked off by the bat.
So is Caden from Tanjiro.
Jared with the 2 picks.
Over here. Beginning defense.
Me personally, I'd love to see a Widow counter pick, but I understand with the ball that that's really hard.
Oh yeah. There's no way they're gonna get any value if the ball is just allowed to exist like
They
that.
are focusing ball, which is what they need to do, but
But the tanks are both dead. Both
Yeah.
supports are dead. Last 2 DPS teleport out, but Tanjiro gets aggressive and gets
and
finished.
they are picked off by the Grumpy Kitten. Yeah, it's just
Unfortunately, it
And
looks
that-
like another Eggnog
Kiriko
victory.
and Grumpy Kitten is just
Doing
and
work.
ball, man. The ball is rough. Nanoed ball, but Anna is then picked off by the Kaden.
Edblock
Jared
gets
picks off
picked.
Evan. Can Jared hold this?
He is contesting point here. He is gonna die though.
That's unfortunate.
Trem is on point.
Reaper pick. Reaper catches him. Kaden is kind of popping off with the Widow.
And there
And
goes
this-
map 2.
Map 2 then goes to Air Force. Well, I was hoping this would go the full distance, but how map 2 went may not seem like it.
Play of the game.
But, you know, can't count your chickens for your eggs hatch. Is that how that works? No, I don't know.
I've never heard of that.
You get the
saying,
meaning.
But yeah. Of course, massive play from Jared here on Orisa.
Very nice. I think we keep the same teams and just keep her going.
Did they switch?
No, I think I think loser attacks.
No, you switch after every match.
I thought loser attacked.
No.
I'm glad you finally decided to do the be right back thing.
Ah, yes.
Unless they can hear us still.
No, they can hear us.
Oh my god. We are so scuffed. Pancake, this is probably the worst.
And when Sigma doesn't work, Ramatra comes out.
Matra time. I'm not actually sure what to expect from this map. I mean, I'm guessing cast from both Hobby and Melee, but other than that, I'm not too sure. Because Paraiso is very, I don't know if it's very dive friendly.
Ready for battle.
No.
The
I
double
was wrong.
Sigma.
No casts. Well, like we said, Sigma's very good on this map.
Absolutely.
This first chokehold is extremely hard to get through with a Sig,
Oh yeah.
unless the Sig is picked off.
See, I don't play this map very often, but when I do play Sigma as a Sigma main. You hold high ground here because your shield is literally the perfect length for this railing.
Yeah.
And you can literally damage, I believe, behind this sign if you like extend yourself. And you can just poke people for days. And if they try and
Yeah.
just push under you, you just jump over this over here and you're immediately at a choke point.
Yeah.
And even if they go up to this high ground, you just shield that. And we're gonna stick with the Sigma plays.
Jared with the pick on Widow. I'm a fan of it. Instantly back onto Ashe though.
Double rock, but neither hit. The Ashe duel.
I like an Ashe duel.
Ooh, Melly gets
Melly
the pick.
finds the pick. Trim picks on the Kaden. But Evan has a res for it. Melly picks off Hobby with the dynamite. And Jared picks back off Melly.
And Trem gets picked.
Yeah. Jared with the pick on Kaden.
Oh, Jared's might be dead here. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, gets res.
Nice res. Sleep is such like a...
Evbot dies.
Could this be it? Oh, huge anti from Grumpy Kitten. Grumpy Kitten does get picked off for overextend.
Trem gets picked from the Junkrat trap. Goes to contest point, hits
But the
Moira.
other tank is also picked off.
Oh, Trem gets revived.
B-Dubs has a res for the... That's a nice cap from Air Force. 4 minutes with his push is pretty nice. This second chokehold is
Can be either the easiest or the hardest part
the
of the map.
hardest, yeah.
We do see Visor
That's a
from...
very early visor. Very little value coming from it from Hobby.
Yeah.
Maybe he thought they were closer, but he had to use over half of it just to get to him.
We see
Pick
Dire.
down.
3 from
huge
Kaden.
fire. Similar ult economy from both teams.
Both
Expecting
Sigma
big
ults are
things from
coming
these
up.
fluxes. And I'm hoping a good bob.
Yeah, that Sigma Bob combo could be deadly. Res comes out from Evbot on Melly. First Flux comes out.
Not actually very nice.
Gets Tonk.
flux.
Gets Kaden,
3
gets
picks
Melly.
with that one flux. That's nice.
The 2 supports are left running.
But no one is on the point. I think that's Air Force's, if I make a small thing, is they don't really like point very often.
No, they
Nice
don't.
bob from the Ashe to get the
Flux
supports
comes
off
out.
this high ground here.
Finds D-Dubs. Jared gets picked from Ana.
Pick. Both
Moira comes out. Does not get
could
stunned by
be the
Sigma.
best.
Fortunately, he's wasted too much of that Moira ult on the Sigma, who was getting
Yeah.
pocketed by Mercy. They're gonna have to fall back
Need to
as
go
the
for
entire
supports
team.
with that. Good push for the
Questionable Nano
questionable visor.
as well, yeah. Visor does not seem to
Derek
find
takes off
anybody.
from Melly. See, I would say Ashe is actually a viable pick against the Widow now because of the 175.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
The
Because that
175 makes
is a
Widow's
one-shot, a headshot, yeah. But
almost.
if your Mercy pocket is a one-shot headshot, I believe.
I think he had like 5 HP or left or something. It's
Nah.
basically a one shot.
Maybe we'll see that. Res comes out from D-Dubs on Jared. Tonk gets picked.
Back on the Ash.
Caden dies, unfortunately. Melly and Grumpy are left to contest point. Melly gets
But
picked.
picked off by Trim. Maybe Trim tank was the right call from Air Force.
Yeah.
Seems to be working. Oh, they didn't cap, and they are running away from point.
Oh my god, dude.
That's their big thing. If they lack they don't notice point very often. It's small, but those few
It adds
seconds
up.
could be the game. Yeah, they've done this multiple times throughout the game.
We do have both fluxes up, but Caden has high noon as well.
The barrier cannot withstand much more.
No, unfortunately they
Jared
did not.
has
Eggnog
Bob.
won both. Sleep comes out on Trem. Grabs comes out. Both grabs come out.
BPS swap from each one, but E-Dubs has to have the res for Jared.
Eggnog's got 4 ults with Mercy all on the way. Meanwhile, Air Force only has 3, 4. Nano comes out on Sigma. Bob comes out. Flux comes out. Gets stunned!
Nice rock!
High
That was
noon!
a good
High noon gets
rock.
blocked,
Caden
but
with
still
the
finds
high.
D-Dubs.
But does find 3 in this all.
Three
this
in
could
this-
be big.
That is
3
massive!
picks right there. That's what they. That is exactly.
Now
what
are they
Air
going to stick
Force
on
needed.
point?
I hope so.
Tanjiro pops it. Bob is in the corner.
But
They
hey,
cap.
see what happens when you stay on point. You win. You get this map pick.
Score.
That was beautiful teamwork from both sides. Both
Massive
sides had
Sigma
some
ult.
really good points.
Massive Sigma balls.
That was.
Initiating match.
I've got some good feelings about this map. This should this is gonna be good. You love to watch two beasts fight it out. It's gonna be good.
Don't speak too soon, Toasty.
Ready for battle.
Tonk back on ball, though.
Honk's ball is not a force to be reckoned with.
No, it is not.
Kaden like Genji, which is also a pretty common pick for him. I really want I want this to be good. I want pretty even fights right now. I want this to go. I have a good feeling about this map. Maybe this is the step Air Force needed. Just stay on point,
5,
get your kills, work together,
3, 2,
and they might come out on top of this with this map. I would love to see it. This would be maybe a little too much extension with that shield.
Yeah.
Ooh, should have used a rock on the tongue. Very minor picks. Map just started. Very big dynamite.
Genji dives, finds Jared, finds
Picks
D-Dubs.
with but is picked off himself. But
that's
2
two.
for 1. I'd take that.
I'll take that any day, 'cause that's a Mercy dead.
Absolutely.
Tanjiro's dead, too. Tonk's
Melly does
harassing
get
Moira. They need to regroup
They
here.
need to get They need to get that melee, man. They need to get this pocketed Ash. He's the one tearing him up. Tonch is giving him so much space that they're not even thinking about melee, man.
They need to switch out Moira for, like, Ana. Because they just do not have area heals right now.
Yeah.
Trem completely ignores Melly on the high ground, gets slept. Currently tries to
Touch trying to
contest.
pop any seconds he can. Hobby with the pick on Caden, but their mercy is gone.
Evbot goes for the res and succeeds on Caden.
It's not stopped.
One
They need to
interesting-
focus. They need to focus the things that's keeping them alive right now.
Hobby
'Cause-
with the questionable Deadeye that finds no one.
Even though, yes, Tonk and Melly are both very good, they have to realize what's letting them be this good. They have to realize that their support line is really what's giving them this edge.
Yeah.
Because if Grumpy and Evan go down, I mean, I think that could be that's probably the fight.
Minefield comes out from Tonk. Doesn't seem to find any way though. Trem just ignores his Tanjiro, gets picked off by Ball. Ball might find somebody here.
Probably gonna find Trim. He's picked off with nobody.
Finds
Melly with
D-Dubs.
2 picks. Jared with the pick on Caden, but is it enough?
There
No,
goes
Melly
Trem,
with
too.
3 picks.
Jared's stuck in the corner. Gets murdered by the dynamite. More teabags from from Evbot.
Melly.
Tanjiro contesting with Mei. Unfortunately,
Mei.
waste ice block.
Yeah. I think I would say Sim, but I don't know how well that would work with the support line.
I think Mei could work here to slow down and wall off Tonk.
Interesting pick from Hobby on the Widow. Now,
Nano Blade
a
comes
good
out.
pick or two could really change the whole thing. But with
Gets
Caden on the
punched.
Genji, I'm not sure. And Tonk on Ball, I don't know if Widow's the pick here. But I'm always down to see a good Widow play. Jared, that very good, nice swap with Jared onto the. Nice pick on the Grumpy kid.
Oh, Minefield could
Jared on the
find
nice
people.
pick on the nice swap to the Sombra. This might be what
Tonk
they
dies.
need.
They res Grumpy. Whether or not that was worth it, we'll see.
If Jared can keep Tonk and Genji hacked, I think that this could be really big for them.
Genji gets
'Cause
hacked.
right. Or maybe oh yeah, the hacks on the Ball really seem to be slowing him down, but
Gaten gets hacked and
Nice
killed.
pick on the
Evbot gets
Gaten.
killed.
interesting walls.
Grumpy gets hacked. Gets away though with 63 health.
Oh,
Melee.
nice pick on the melee by Hobby. Gets res though. They don't have a way to stop
Gets
the
hurt
res.
and then gets picked himself.
Unfortunate. Like I said, it's very hard to play Widow into a good Ball. No matter if you have the Sombra, because Ball, even hacked, since Sombra's hacked is not what it used to be,
This is
it
not
can
looking
be
good.
difficult to. Caden with 2 picks, very nice.
Tonk dives on the Widow. Gets the kill. D-Dubs is dead. Trem is the only one that
Nice.
left. Massive
Very good.
hack. Flux
Nice.
comes
This
out.
Is good. This is good ultimate combo.
Finds Evbot. Dragons comes out.
Unfortunately- Oh, gets Coach Gun back into. They do not see the Hanzo. Nice picks there.
Echo gets nanoed.
Unnecessary, probably, but there was probably a panic nano.
Yeah.
'Cause
Tonk
they are
lives.
very close.
Tonk lives
Tonk
with
is very
27.
close to having his mines. Mines could be big. With
Right now,
mines.
that's the only thing they have. They have 2.5 minutes to move this thing.
Tonk trying for the back cap.
Gets hacked.
Hacked. See, the hacks, I think that's what they needed. The Sombra switch is
Tonk gets picked.
very good what they needed. Yeah, Sombra, the damage boost, and he can't use any of his abilities.
Caden gets picked
That's
too.
very good.
Melly and Evbot are currently trying to contest point.
Need to focus the support line. I like that Trim is focusing support line, but is it enough with just him and... Here comes the minefield.
They need to contest this. Melly gets hacked. Both supports are... Melly comes out with a high
Melly with
noon.
the Deadeye.
Finds D-Dubs on Lucio. Trem gets killed by
They
the
just need
grenade.
to stall for time now. They doesn't really... They know they're not gonna win, but they just need that extra time. 'Cause
Point
right,
three.
I mean, they're draining the time slowly. They've wasted 30 seconds. 30 seconds is a lot of time.
They created a time advantage too.
Score.
This could very well be very good. I hope so.
Initiating match.
A 30-second lead is pretty nice, honestly. 'Cause
Nothing to
30
scoff
seconds
at.
can get you quite a bit of distance.
Yeah. Good Briggs can get their ult in 30 seconds.
Very true, yeah. Tonk back on the ball. Not surprised there. Jared's with the nice pick back on the Sombra. I like the Sombra. Sombra's very good here.
It's working out
I may
so
not like the
far.
character, but it works very well here.
I don't know. It seems like a personal issue.
It is a personal issue. Sombras are annoying. Hobby on the Sojourn. Interesting. I wonder if they're going to do a Sojourn pocket. Sojourn pockets are very deadly.
Push your limits.
Honestly, I still want to see this character just nerfed into the ground.
I would love it.
You have no idea how much pain I saw. Like, I have like PTSD from seasons 1 and 2 from Sojourn. Like, even as a tank player, taking 400 damage from a nano damage boosted headshot was ridiculous.
Yeah, it's crazy.
They're not playing choke point though. Massive hack!
I honestly kind of don't blame them, because with Ball, they're not going to really be fighting much in choke point, because Ball's not going to be... Ball's not a character to sit and just fight with you. He's going to want to be on his own, like trying to get behind you. So I understand why they're not playing choke.
Well, that is true. That is just a ton of free space that they've just given to this team.
Yeah.
And they're already making use of that.
Maybe choke would have been better, because of the... They did give up a ton of space there, which just let them
because they weren't
have
even
so much access to the
they weren't even
area.
spread out. They just huddled on this one balcony and they just took all the other area around them.
Yeah, and so they basically divided and conquered.
Yeah.
Objective lost.
Sticking with the Sigma. Bro going in with a little bit of an alt poke.
Nice rock.
Tonk is just in the back line. So is Caden. Caden might get picked here though. Caden gets picked.
Caden is picked. That's very huge. That could be very huge. Nice hack on the ball.
High Noon comes out. Doesn't find anybody. Forces Jared
They may
out.
not need to, because they did get a little bit of extra space just from them having to use the corners to hide around.
Yeah. Lux comes out.
Nice, very nice EMP.
Doesn't find anybody.
Does not get anything.
Forces Evbot ult though. Fortunately, that is a team kill.
This is a very nice push from Eggnog.
Minefield's coming out with.
Trim's still in the Sigma.
Definitely a questionable choice at this point.
Because he's not finding anything with helping with the ball. I think maybe something even like an Orisa, just for the spear, because it comes back so much faster and does quite a bit of damage, could be what they need.
The new hog buffs could help with too, but it's just...
Hobby's Bob does seem to be doing
does
all the work. That Bob was what they needed, but can Air Force push that far?
Score
They do have 30 seconds more.
5-3. Switching sides.
They do seem to be They do seem to be a very good attacking team.
Initiating.
I will give them that. So hopefully, I want this to go to get some distance.
I hope this goes to map 4, but I do want to see Trem get off of Sigma.
Fact.
As much as he is getting like decent value, he is not getting kills with it anymore.
He's not really dealing. He's not supplying the pressure on the Tonk.
Ready for battle.
Tonk does switch on the Rim, which kind of expected. Rim is also very good on this map. Rim's ult is just kind of broken.
Retirement looks good on you, Anna.
So much space as it's taken up just in a short amount of time. It's just Melee on the Widow. Guessing they're going for an instant pick and then probably a swap.
Yeah.
Oh. No, they're on a defense. Stupid. I'm expecting Jared to swap. That's what I meant. I don't know why I said melee.
Fortunately, it looks like
Yeah,
they're gonna
going
stick
for
with
the-
the Sigma.
Unfortunate. I'm guessing for the instant swap. Yeah. I see him standing still.
Yeah.
Jared on the Hanzo. Interesting. You don't see that very often.
We actually haven't seen much of Ramacha in this tournament, have we?
Mm-mm.
No. Very unfortunate.
Ramacha is in the right hands is a deadly character.
Absolutely.
Jared with the nice pick on melee. But do they have? Oh,
Tonk is
and on
picked.
the Mercy. I don't know, man. Right now, this is seeming.
Sigma's doing work now.
Uh-huh.
Massive anti immediately gets cleansed.
But back on ball, I do think now would be the time to get off
Yeah,
Sigma
he needs.
because Sigma is very struggle. They have a minute to push as far as they did, and then they still have the overtime. Was they had Air Force on overtime very fast.
Yeah, Sigma needs to go though. He is. I don't think they're gonna win this if they stick with Sigma.
I don't think so either. Melee with the pick on Jared. I understand why he thinks he needs to play the Sigma. He's like Rock, but Rock only does so much.
And he's not making great use of it either. Cause like when he's pile
He's not using
driving,
it.
that should be prediction.
That's the Rock. That's when you go for the Rock,
Yeah.
and that's when you get the follow up. But when you're not using the Rock, it's basically like he's using the Rock, and then Tonk is seeing that and saying, "Oh, I can pile drive now,"
Yeah.
which is just giving him so much.
'Cause, yeah, the rock just goes nowhere there, unfortunately.
I'm still hopeful.
D-Dubs gets
Tonk with
picked.
the pick on D-Dubs.
Overtime
unfortunate
goes
death.
off.
Oh,
This might
is
be
an
the end.
Unfortunate. Yes, it is. That's
Team
4
kill.
picks on the side of Eggnog.
That
Oh,
is
well.
the game.
That is the game.
Eggnog still
Eggnog
undefeated.
Keeps their perfect record. Not a map lost yet.
Of course, we
Bobby
see.
this was a very nice Bob.
Knocks them into the bob. Even better.
I don't know how you spell Caden's name.
It's in his. It's
Is it K-A-I or K-A-Y?
this. So that the reason why I remember that is because it's literally my name with K. Welcome.
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Oh,
Yes.
Perfect. How's it going,
I
guys?
see you've kind of
It's going,
you
man.
forced
That was
your way into the
that was a
interview
good
room.
fight on that last part.
Yeah, that was a crazy match. The last map was wild.
Yes, I thought I was really hoping this one would go the mile because this is 2 giants in the league so far battling it out. But you guys, fortunately for you and unfortunately for Air Force, keep your perfect record.
Yeah, I really think we just dialed in this game. We pulled out all the stops, especially on that last map.
Mm-hmm.
Something wasn't working. I started on a certain comp that wasn't working, switched, and they were doing the same thing. And it just went the distance. They definitely should have, I think, done that swap that they did on the final map earlier. Because it
Also-
was pretty even
Yeah,
after
probably
the
a swap on Sigma. Probably should have
Yeah,
been swapped too.
me and Bob were talking about that. I think Sigma was working initially, but then it just stopped, and they needed to get off Sigma.
Because Tonk just was
Ball.
he was ball.
Yeah.
He was being ball.
I was, yeah, it's hard when a ball into a Sig is a hard matchup, but
It's not
I just-
impossible, but he's just
Not
not
impossible.
playing around it properly.
You have to hit.
He
the
was using
rock.
his rock improperly, but when it worked fairly well because they were picking off Tonk every once in a while. But Tonk had so much because I feel like he would wait for the rock to come out and then dive in, but
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
No, yeah, Tonk's a really good ball, and we're definitely just leaning into that.
Hmm.
Um, what gave us a lot of trouble is just also when Jared was on DPS, they had a lot of Jared can play everything, so they were just throwing different looks at us. That last map, but um, we knew what we wanted to run. We knew we wanted to run this ball comp all game, and that's just
Yeah,
what we stuck to.
I definitely get that. The ball is definitely. I mean, it works for you guys. You guys seem to play perfectly around the ball.
Yeah, it's just a chaos.
It's so hectic, and it's crazy that you guys are able to keep up with it.
Yeah, we have a mix of things because we have Melly hitting the headshots off of the ball pile driver slam,
Mm-hmm.
and then we have me dashing in as the Genji off the pile driver slam, and it's just you get those big slams and you pop them up and kills, kills.
Kills.
Yeah.
Yep,
How did you feel about playing against Jared's Sombra?
it's really good, and Jared's a really underrated DPS player, honestly. Huge part of that last map going the distance was, I would say, Jared and Tanjiro stepping up. And Trent can hold his own on tank as well. I'm excited to play them again in the playoffs, just because they'll have their original team. They did have a sub this week, so it's kind of a win, but it's a win with an asterisk because
Mhm.
we want to play them at their full starting five, definitely. But I feel like their subs did well too.
Mm-hmm. I think
Yeah.
everyone played really well.
Yeah, really good game overall.
I was hoping it would go the distance, but it happens.
Yeah, and Overwatch is just a game where it has to be really close to go the distance. But I think we'll see it in the future with some of the matches we got lined up for the playoffs. I think we'll
Oh yeah,
definitely see some good
playoffs.
games.
I think most of the playoffs maps would go the distance.
Yeah, everyone's gonna be dialed in, and I just want to shout out Evbot. His reses were crazy,
Mm-hmm.
and
His
Hunter,
mercy was really good.
and Hunter. Our support line really stepped up too.
You guys have I would say one of the strongest support lines.
I would say that's probably one of our strengths is our supports, definitely. Yeah.
Well, congratulations.
Yeah, thank you guys, and thanks for casting. We're excited for the rest of the games this weekend, and then start the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
Excited to watch that.
I'm coming for you,
Alright.
Caden. I hope you know that.
Hey, your team's on a little hot streak right now.
Absolutely.
So,
I'm getting
yeah,
back
you
into
guys have-
Sigma. I'm getting back my role. You better watch your ass.
you guys are gonna. Hey, if you roll through this weekend, you guys will retain that 3 seed going in the playoffs, and you should have a good chance. So we're definitely looking at it. We'll
Our
watch
team's
your
sitting
game.
pretty at 4.
And Contagion is good too. Yeah, it's gonna be an interesting playoffs.
I think playoffs playoffs is going to be really good.
Yeah, I feel like playoffs will good, and I think if we do see each other in the playoffs, this game is going to be closer because they know what we do, and I know this team, and they regroup well. So we're definitely going to have to prepare even harder for the next time we see them, if we see them. Yep. All right, guys.
Alrighty.
Well, have a good night.
You too, man.
You too.
Bye.
I was supposed to say, get him,
This
get,
is-
get him
this
the
is-
hell out of here.
This is scuffed. Pancake, this is bad.
Why? I'm trying, okay?
No, it's us.
Oh.
Alrighty. I think that's stream.
Who is next up?
It's Jules City and Pigus. You guys is in Jules.
Tomorrow. Oh yeah, that is us.
It's tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Pizza night. That should be interesting though. Come see the best Sigma player NA. Anyway, yeah, that is stream. Thank you for coming to Eggnog versus Air Force None. Be sure to show up tomorrow at 9 p.m. EST for Jewel City versus Pigus Corp. And then after that, Sunday at 9 p.m. EST for Oracles versus Contagion. After that, the playoffs should be somewhere in
I
early
think the
April.
playoffs are the next week.
No, I think they're early April.
Oh yeah, they're like the Thursday and Friday and Saturday of like the 16th, the 15th and 16th.
Yeah, because we didn't want to do it over Easter break.
Yeah.
Anyway, again, thank you for coming. Hope to see you again.
So y'all.
Bye.